Way out wide is Classic Pro charging up late now, deep stretch. And it's Huntsville. Huntsville and Tetrick on top by 5. Huntsville jogs in the second Pepsi North America Cup elimination over Classic Pro.
Classic Pro has flown under the radar leading up to the Cup. He was winless in 11 starts as a freshman, and he was coming off a break in the Sun Beach somewhere. Can you tell us a little bit about his development and how he's progressed up to this point?
Well, last year's a 2-year-old, and in spite of not having any wins, he was very competitive with the top level of horses in the Metro, Nassau and Champlain, so on, and was competitive on the OSS circuit as well. He had some bad luck last year in terms of draws and so on, and racing luck, but this year being able to start out in some of the bottom classes maybe has helped him a bit. In fact, it might have changed his attitude a little bit as well. He used to be very calm, quiet type horse on the track, and which is why I've tried to go free-legged with him this year. His temperament seemed to suit that, and but in the Sun Beach night, he was not like that behind the gate at all. He was all fired up for some reason, and it continued on Tuesday when I tried to qualify him with the hobbles on. So, you know, talking with Trevor Henry, our driver, we made some changes, and I schooled him behind the gate at the farm and also here after the qualifiers last Tuesday, and we got along okay Saturday, so I hope we do again this Saturday.
And what were your expectations going into the eliminations, and how did you feel about his effort in there, finishing second in the fastest elim behind Huntsville?
Well, his effort was fantastic. All week long, it was a very stressful week for him and for me. So for probably the first time in my career, I stood there Saturday night not quite knowing what to expect when he went behind the gate Saturday. And Trevor did a great job of feeding him into the gate, timed it perfectly, which helped as well, and got him away very well. And once he got away, I figured we'd be all right. So it never seemed to be an issue, at least the week before during the race, but just at the beginning of the race behind the gate. So, but it was a tough week, and you know, we'll see what happens this week, how it goes. If we make it through this week unscathed, I may consider putting the hobbles back on him again, because there's a couple-week break before his next race, probably after this.
And how did he come out of the race?
He seems to have come out of the race very well. He had a tough week last week, so I actually have not even jogged him yet. I've given him 3 days in the paddock, Sunday, Monday, and today. I'm going to jog him at 6:30 tomorrow morning. I've gone all over him on Sunday, and everything appears to be in order. So I'm just going to give him a light week. I think that's what he needs right now after all that stress last week, and hopefully it'll make him keep him fresh for Saturday night. And me.
And what are your thoughts on the post draw, drawing post 6, and how do you like your chances against the rest of the field?
Well, post 6 is okay. I mean, it could be a heck of a lot worse, that's for sure. We've drawn the 10 hole in here before a couple times, so 6 is good for me. I think that'll be fine, no problem. And you know, Brian Brown said it quite well when he was on the podium here, that hopes everybody has a good, safe race, and hopefully we don't cause an issue in that regard. And all the best of luck to everybody, all the drivers and trainers and owners in that race Saturday.
And finally, what does it mean to you to have another starter in the North America Cup with this group of owners?
This group of owners, Serge Savard and Ron and Gail McClellan and myself, were the original owners of this guy's father, Shadow Play, and we've had horses for quite some time together as a group, and we haven't had a lot of luck with bigger time horses in the last couple of years, so hopefully this guy will help in that regard, maybe starting this weekend. So I hope we do well for everybody. Ron and Gail were here last weekend, and they enjoyed it pretty well. So,
well, good luck on Saturday.
Thank you very much.